What's up guys, DubWar here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 13 for my Road to Max Town 9 series. Today we're going to go for 3 raids, and I do want to apologize for today's shortened episode. Only reason being is because yesterday I was on a really long road trip, and yeah, I was just exhausted at the end of the day. And I did go pick up my kitty. I didn't mention this to anyone yet, but I will show you guys a picture of him at the end of this video for anyone who's interested. So other than that, I will make sure that my next episode will be a lot longer to make up for today's shortened one. And that's pretty much it. So let's go for our first raid here, guys. As you can see, 350,000 gold, 425,000 elixir, and also the 3,177 dark elixir was a pretty awesome find. We do have the go wipe on us, and we're gonna wipe this guy's base apart. So I do want to quickly mention something while we're just starting up this raid here. I did read a lot of comments on my last episode, and a lot of people were actually mentioning to me how I was wasting my elixir on these pointless army composition setups. Now, I kind of do get where you're coming from, but you got to remember that I have no elixir upgrades left, guys. Last thing I have is just my barracks, 2 of them to level 10 and 1 upgrade for my dark barracks, and that's actually it. And the only reason I don't really care about that and not really upgrading is because I can do that when I'm Town Hall 10 as well. So it's not like I'm rushing it or anything like that, you know. It's not like I have to upgrade my spell factory or, you know, something in my laboratory or anything like that. You know, I'm just done with it. I don't care. This is why I'm really happy that I have the opportunity to go for raids like this, go for like these high level attacks to show you guys like how I'm working with these troops, you know, and how my current standing is with using the go wipe, using these high level army composition setups and stuff like that. But you know what, I'm gonna take this into consideration. What I'm gonna do is for the next 2 episodes, I'm just gonna completely ignore any high tier troops. I'm just gonna be straight going for raids using farming army composition setups, meaning I'll be using BAM. You know what, you guys can actually even comment down below in the comments right now section, and just let me know what kind of farming army composition setup do you guys use. What do you want to see me use that's not expensive in elixir? And also make sure to mention in the comments, do you guys like it when I go for raids like this? Like, for example, here we use the go wipe, but would you guys enjoy this raid more if we use the giant healer? You know, just let me know all this stuff down below in the comments. I just want to make sure that everyone's having a fun time watching these videos that I'm making, of course. And like, I'm not gonna have any fun making my own videos if I know that you guys are enjoying them. So let me know all that stuff down below in the comments. Here we are at the end of this raid though, and I'm just gonna go ahead and surrender because there's no point. We're gonna walk away with all the resources, 350,000 gold, which is exactly what I'm here for. I don't even care about the elixir, like I said, and of course the 3,177 dark elixir was a nice bonus. So here we are for our next raid, 335,000 gold, also a pretty good raid when it comes down to the resources. Here we have the Balloonian strategy on us with 3 dragons. So what I'm gonna do here first is I'm gonna go for that air defense on the right side there because it's level 4 and it's really easy for me to pick off. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down 3 dragons on that side and put a rage spell down so they can rip away. And then I'm also going to proceed from the top part of this guy's base using my balloons and also putting down a rage spell from that side. So here we are. I'm going to start things off. Like I said, I'm going to put down those dragons, take out that air defense, get that out of the way, of course. And also I'm going to put down another rage spell up there near that air defense to take that out faster. And something that actually really affected me this raid is actually that air defense on the very bottom part of this guy's base. Now, if you pay attention to my dragons right now, they are doing quite a bit of work, obviously, to this guy's base, but at the same time, they're taking a lot of damage from that air defense. And even though it's only level 2, over time, it does start to do a lot of damage, which really sucks. And it is actually going to kill 2 of my dragons, which is another thing that really sucked about this raid is that, yeah, I didn't do a perimeter check. Really sucks on my part because that was my stupid mistake, of course. And yeah, it's obviously a really rookie mistake for that matter. Should not have had that happen, of course. And if it wasn't for the the witches in my clan castle and my archer queen, we would have actually not gone successful on this raid, and you guys will see very soon why. Thanks to my archer queen, she is going to clean up this guy's base, and I don't really want to spoil anything. You guys will have to just watch the rest of this, but let's just say, like, if I did take out that air defense on the very bottom part there, definitely would have saved my dragons from dying, and they definitely would have done a lot more work to this guy's base and would have been a faster and a much more secured success. So last thing that's pretty much here left for me to do is just take out these defensive towers. That archer tower and that wizard tower is all that's in my way now, and the only thing that's left is just my archer queen and these witches. So she's gonna take them out. Nothing to, you know, spoil here now. I'm just gonna speed it up now because we're getting 100%. But like I said, if it wasn't for the archer queen and the witches, I definitely would have not gone that gold. So thank God for that. Other than that, let's go for our next raid here, guys. That's a pretty nice raid, 330 135,000 gold. And for our last raid here, we have a 300,000 gold raid, 174,000 elixir, and also 1.5k dark elixir. As you can see, it's a little bit more of an upgraded Town Hall 9 base, and I do have the Goat Wee Wee on us, so it's my second time actually using it here in the series. I don't actually I never use it for that matter. Last episode was actually probably the second time I ever used the Go Wee Wee strategy, so I'm still kind of working on it. It's a pretty easy strategy if you know what you're doing, so it's not that bad. But yeah, first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take that Barbarian King. Of course, I'm going to lure him out and going to put down that Rage spell, get some wall breakers flowing in very soon to open up some compartments. Also going to put down all of my witches, just have them take out these outside buildings, of course. And I did actually have 2 witches in my clan castle, so in total there were actually 6 witches that I used in this raid, which is, I know, obviously a bit of an overkill. I could have definitely used more wizards, because that's kind of what Go Wee Wee is about, is we have the 3 golems to take in all the damage, and then the wizards are what are going to do all the damage, of course. So it wasn't that big of a deal, though. Of course, having the 2 extra witches did help out quite a bit, because there's obviously more skeletons running around taking in more damage and doing more damage at the same time, so that was pretty good as well. But as you guys will see, here is also the same thing. Thanks to my Archer Queen, she is going to take out, or you know, I'm not going to spoil anything, but yeah, she is going to win it for us here, or get all the gold at least, and it was a pretty good raid as well. So all that's really left is them just to take out some of these buildings here, and there's really not much else for them to do. I was thinking I was going to get 100% on this guy's base, because there really isn't that much left, but then I realized I'm down to my last golem here, and he's actually going to die soon, because there's a lot of defensive towers on the right side there, and he, even though he's really tanky, he can't, you know, tank at all at the same time, and especially without the help of other troops and them just kind of taking it all in, of course they're gonna die. So I'm just gonna wait for my Archer Queen to take out this town hall. Of course, we do have a couple more troops left, a couple skeletons running around trying to hurt that wall there on the very left side, and they're gonna go outside here soon, take out some of these buildings, and I'm just waiting for my Archer Queen to finish off with that town hall. Hopefully she goes to that gold storage there on the very right side, because there is still 75,000 gold left, which is something I don't want to leave behind. I did actually use her invisibility action thing going on there, her passive, and did help her survive that Tesla, and we are going to take out that gold storage, and we're going to walk away with all the resources. So that was a pretty good raid as well, even though we didn't get 100%, which is what I thought we were going to get. You know, I'm not complaining. Got 300,000 gold, and we walk away with it. So we're back at our base here with 4 million gold. All we're going to do today is we're just going to upgrade our walls. Of course, that's going to help out quite a bit, because I think we're going to do 8 wall upgrades. Yes, we are. So that was already full right there. I'm going to do another 2 on the top part here, and just going to start making my way slowly to the center here. What I want to do is I want to try and just make it so that the core of my base is going to be mostly level 8 walls. As you can see, I still have a wall of level 7 walls on the outside there, near like where my mortars are, that kind of area. You guys are going to get the point, right? So yeah, I'm working from the center to the outside, and yeah, some pretty good progress. We got 8 walls, which is pretty good. So that's gonna wrap up this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to smack that like button, helps me out a bunch, and I will show you guys a picture of my cat now. So anyways, peace guys, and keep clashing.